Siwa Leung, former Chief Executive of Hong Kong, many thanks for being on WPC TV. Let me ask you about Hong Kong, since you were, after all, the boss for some years. One country, two systems. Is it working as well as you had hoped and as well as we'd all hoped?
Well, one country, two systems is no longer a broad concept. After 5 years of consultation and drafting, the one country, two systems concept is now enshrined in the 160 articles of the Basic Law and supported by local laws as well. And we have an independent judiciary. We use English common law and so on and so forth. The government, for example, have been taken to court over certain provisions of the Basic Law. In some cases, the government won the argument, and in other cases, the government lost. And so that's how that's how things function.
Yes, but I mean, there have been cases where, as you know, some of the elected politicians in Hong Kong, because they wouldn't swear the correct oath, were not allowed to take their seats in LegCo. What would your position have been?
The taking of the oath has to be done again according to the law. The law prescribes what oath is to be. Actually, I've also been taken to court by a citizen in Hong Kong over the way that I took my own oath when I was swearing in as Chief Executive of Hong Kong. And these cases were tried by the courts, and decisions, judgments were handed down by our independent courts.
A final question. I mean, people used to say that Hong Kong had to compete with Singapore, surely always the case, but also with Shanghai. It seems to me, though, that Hong Kong still prospers. What explains it?
I think somehow people have sort of expanded the Hong Kong, Singapore, Singapore, Hong Kong argument, and then now they throw Shanghai in for good measure. Actually, Hong Kong and Singapore are quite far apart, 3 hours, 45 minutes by flight. Both economies are reasonably small, so we don't have to eat each other's dinner to grow. Similarly, China is a huge country, and they need more than one financial center, one commercial center. Even putting Hong Kong and Shanghai together probably will not satisfy the needs of this rather large country. What goes for Hong Kong is basically the combined benefits of one country, two systems. When we compete with foreign cities, we have the China advantage to bear. When we compete with cities like Shanghai or Shenzhen or Guangzhou, we have the two systems advantage to bear. So we have the combined advantages, benefits of one country.
So this is really a win-win.
It's a win-win situation.
Siwa Leung, thank you very much indeed for doing
it on
WPC TV. Thank you.
Thank you.